The secret your schools won't teach you. The poor wants to be rich. The rich wants to be even richer. The only thing that people can say, hey, I have enough dude, is money. We are learning some unnecessary things in life like set circle, algebra and organic chemistry for 2 or 3 years. But why don't school or college teach us about money which decides our life? Well, let's see about that. I am Sanjay. I am the product of English Care. Let's jump into the topic. The one that most people think is, not everyone can become rich. You will if you are only born rich. That's wrong. If there's a formula to be rich, if there's a science behind how to be super rich, everyone wants to know it, right? Let's talk deeply. So first, how do we see money? Nearly 68%, that is 680 out of the top 1000 richest persons in the world, are self-made. That means they were not born rich. They made themselves rich. Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, they all became rich without any inheritance property. So even though there are these much examples, why don't we get the hope? Let's come to the matter. What is salary? We have our own life. Without experiencing our own life, we are giving our time to someone else or some company. So salary is what we get for giving our time to them. The more money you want, the more time you have to give. Even if you had enough money, we would have given that much time. That means you won't even have time to spend the money you had earned. To get your head around this, we can regard rupees 50,000 per month as an average salary and rupees 1 crore worth house as an average one to reside. From this rupees 50,000 salary, it will take 17 years to earn rupees 1 crore. And that time period of 17 years is only when you don't carry out any expenditures, pay taxes, pay the fees and so on. So let's take like this. You spend rupees 25,000 for expenses and save the remaining rupees 25,000. It will take you 34 years to construct that house. That's why your education has been so wrong. Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, became a billionaire at the age of 23. Elon Musk, billionaire at the age of 40. Even in our country, India, the CEO of Oyo company, Hridesh Agarwal, became a billionaire at the age of 27. So, billionaire means billions. His net worth is 7,200 rupees crore. So, what do we miss? Don't chase money. Stop chasing money. Money shouldn't just be the only thing we chase. We all have our own value and we get money for our value. When compared to a military soldier, the hard work a cricketer does is scantier. But market. Cricket has a huge market. For the sake of getting out from their difficult life, there are numerous people who enjoy cricket to the core, and those people are the customers, and those customers are the market. When a player plays great and helps his team to win the match, his salary will get increased by 80. This is why hard work doesn't win everywhere. In a company, there is a cleaner and a manager. They both come to the office at the same time, they both spend equal time in the office, they both leave the office at the same time, but a great value goes to the manager. Because if the company is the market and the manager who for that market studying 3 years in college and with an experience of 5 to 6 years leaves the market, it is so hard to replace him, to find an alternative. But if the cleaner leaves his job, it is so facile to find another cleaner. This is one of the saddest truths. The manager solves the problems in the office and so does the cleaner. But a manager has a greater value because whoever solves the huge problems, many problems, will get the higher value, and the one who has a higher value will get rich. And now I think you have known the value of your value. And now a question might be raised. How do I increase my value? Start solving problems. You have a lot of debt in your house. You work hard and pay the debt. Your value gets increased among your family members because you have solved a huge problem, debt. Your friends are waiting a long time to get a car to go on a trip, and you call your another friend and get a car. Your value gets increased among your friends because you found a solution to their problem. If you want to buy anything, you have to go to the shop, examine it, compare the price with other shops, check the quality, and so many hard stuffs. But this is the most common problem that many people had. Jeff Bezos found a solution to this problem, gave a solution to this problem. Amazon. Look for things, compare the prices, check the quality by reviews, and above all, you can order the stuff in just one click and have it on your doorstep. The item can also be returned if you don't like. Solving the problem that millions of people had, Jeff Bezos became the top richest guy. Google, Facebook, Swiggy, they all solved the problems of people. They solved all the problems of people. So finally the secret. Okay, is that all? So do I just have to create the next Google or Amazon? No, you're thinking back from the initial stage. Don't think like that. If we do this, we'll get the money. Don't think like that. Rule number 1, never chase money. Stop chasing money. So listen to them. What do people around us say the problem is? If you can solve that, start from there. When Oyo was decided to start, it had no own building. When Ola was decided to start, it had no car. YouTube had no content, Amazon had no shops, Swiggy had no restaurant. But then how did they metamorphose into enormously earning companies? They resolved people's issues. Is realization, is it money that you really want? From the beginning I have been telling you money is important, haven't I? Yes, I tell you now too. Whenever you ask someone what they need, they will say money. But do they really need money? No, they don't need money. Then what else do they need? They need freedom. Freedom. Eating, sleeping, going to work, waiting for the weekend. Eating, sleeping, going to work, waiting for the weekend. To get freedom from this cycle, from this distressing cycle. To break this cycle and get out of it, you require money. And so viewers, if those 680 people can, so can you. Always remember, it does not matter who we are. What we can do matters. Thank you. Have a nice day.